4, 3, 2.
And welcome back into the Sports Source, joined by Bob Hodge, Mike Strange, Jimmy Himes, Chuck Cavaleris, the whole Hee-Haw gang. Quick slants. We got 3 of them. It's a fast segment here. Question number 1, or topic number 1. It was a record year for donations, fiscal year for donations at Tennessee. $48.4 million came in by way of fans, donors, boosters to the athletic department's coffers. Here's another spin I see off this. Doesn't this kind of tell you that as long as people are geared up for football, you can have a black cloud over basketball and a coach that's probably going to be fired. You can change the Lady Vols name and everybody can say, you'll pay for it. No, you don't. As long as football is healthy, you're going to get money. Doesn't that isn't this the proof? We've said that for years, but doesn't this kind of prove it?
Yeah, and changes of the uniforms, and I think that it just goes back to when you hear a lot of these arguments, it's a vocal minority, a very vocal minority, that makes these arguments.
Yeah.
And that's the reason you get lots of money, but you still hear lots of noise.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, I'm not backing the Lady Vols. Again, I think that was a stupid decision that was unnecessary. It was an unforced error. But here's the thing, for all the griping and grumbling and, they're going to pay for it, obviously not.
Yeah.
Just think how much they would have got if they hadn't changed it.
If it hadn't been for that. All right. I thought this was kind of goofy. The Tennessean, the newspaper in Nashville, the Tennessean, asked readers to try and come up with a nickname for the Tennessee Vandy football series. A few of the names that were tossed out were the I-40 Bowl, the Hermitage Cup, which I don't think 90% of people would know what the Hermitage is.
Not in Knoxville.
The Banjo Bowl. Good luck getting Vanderbilt to agree to anything with the word banjo in it. And then the Grand Ole Rivalry instead of the Grand Ole Opry. Here's my thoughts. You played this series for 100 years. It's not had a name yet. Do you think it's kind of pushing it to come up with one? Or do you think everything needs a name?
Why does it need a name? You know, I mean, it's like a lot of people have said, Vanderbilt's won a couple of games, in the past few years, but it hadn't really been a rivalry. So why give it a name? Doesn't need a name.
Who cares?
Yeah.
The Who Cares Bowl.
And that's exactly the name I want to give it.
I
Who
would
cares?
personally spend my efforts on bringing back the beer barrel to the Kentucky,
there you go. I agree
Kentucky
with that.
rivalry, which was a real tradition.
Or hey, maybe you can make it to Bootleggers Classic. Go on the moonshine thing.
Yeah, Vanderbilt will not go for that. Jimmy?
I think it's irrelevant. But also with Alabama was the
Bowl.
third. There you
It's
go.
a good name for it. It's irrelevant.
That's it. The third Saturday in October, Tennessee and Alabama don't play on the third Saturday in October anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's really not a name associated with hardly any Tennessee game that they play, right?
Yeah. What was the Georgia good old-fashioned hate? Clean old-fashioned hate. This could be a good old-fashioned meh.
Yeah.
But actually, here's the deal, though.
It's irrelevant.
Now, here's the thing. You have to come up with something that Tennessee fans can identify with and Vanderbilt fans can identify with. So I came up with this. It should be the battle for the coonskin mortarboard. A mortarboard trophy with a coonskin cap for the tassel. All right. Next, I don't know if anybody saw this one. You can go ahead and put the next full screen up. And ESPN honk went on and on and on about Tennessee's new season tickets. There's their new season tickets. He goes on ESPN and complains that this is somehow promoting alcohol at college sporting events and you're not selling it, so why do it? Well, here's the problem. I've seen Jack Daniels bottles. I know Jack Daniels bottles. That's no Jack Daniels bottle. I mean, the logos, the fonts, that doesn't match. Tennessee has come out and said, no, that wasn't designed to look like Jack Daniels. Not to mention the fact, I thought this was interesting, they told VolQuest, that's not even black. You know what color those tickets are?
Anthracite.
Nike Anthracite, baby. You got any problems? I don't think those look like Jack Daniels. And even if they did, so what?
Nope.
We've had those season tickets for 2 weeks. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
No.
And even the rant that I didn't even know who was making the rant
Yeah,
from
never seen
ESPN, and it was all over the place that, he liked it, but then we started thinking about it. You're not selling alcohol to the people in the stands, so you shouldn't do it. It was just like, what's your point?
Yeah, other than just to grumble about something that somebody had done. It was literally a needless rant. And I'm not going to make one here about the guy and his needless rant. All right, when we come back, a true VFL legend passed away this week. He gave me a gift several years ago. I want you to see this gift that he gave me. We'll at least read parts of it to you. Tied back to General Nealon. Come on back.